my stuff. It's a whole bag full. I don't know if you can see that there. I have an appointment at 1:30, just a half mile away. It's about 1:25. It was super packed in there today, and it was just with random people. They weren't regulars, but I'm glad I stopped in. I got a lot of stuff. I spent $39, so yeah, see y'all soon. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Cici, and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and I did a bins haul yesterday, so I'm doing a video to show y'all what I got at my bins haul yesterday. So thank you for stopping right by, and let's get into it. This particular trip I just did yesterday on Saturday, March 9th. I got 23 pounds of items to resell for $39.30. I haven't really gone through them yet, so let's take a look. I always go to the shoe, hat, and purse bins first. So I got this woman's wool hat. It's unbranded, but it's a felt wool kind of floppy hat. I thought that was really cute. I do pick up wool hats if they're in decent condition because people buy them, and they're easily packable. They're pretty easy to clean up unless they're really worn out. And now I'm just seeing here while I'm saying that. Check it out. This has come off. So just above the brim, so you can see where the glue is, but I can probably sew that or glue it, or just it's not really that big of a deal. But so yeah, that's the life of a thrifter. You find things like that. That's all good. Let's just look at the other hat. So I think this is a men's fedora. I guess it could be a ladies too, but I feel, and this is just me probably making things up, but I feel like those indentations are more true to men's fedoras, or are fedoras always unisex? I don't know, but this is just kind of like party costume wear. It's got that, it's a lightweight kind of, I mean, I'd almost stop short of calling that velour. It's just, you know, probably something that someone got at one of those party shops. But how cute, right? I just love picking up hats. I think it's so fun. And then the final hat I got, these were at the top of the bag so they don't get squished, I guess. Or maybe they were in the bottom. I don't know why I'm doing the hats first. I'm not going to get into making things up. Sometimes I start saying something, then I go on to make things up. So anywho, I thought this was beautiful with that navy blue ribbon above the brim. Then you've got some nice slate blue at the upper, and then just a natural straw lower. I think this is unbranded. It just says one size. Yeah, but for beach, just picture that at the beach if you have, say, a navy blue swimsuit on, and then a long sort of white button front cover-up or something. That's just, to me, would be such a classic look. So I found these men's shoes. This is a new brand to me, and I think the brand is Mezlar, M-E-Z-L-A-R. I think it's a very classic shoe. I think it may be vintage. So they're size 10.5. They're men's sort of dress Oxfords. Are these derby shoes? I'm gonna have to look up the difference between derby and Oxford. I always forget, and I can put it up on the screen, but they're just nice sort of neutral tan and cognac coloring. They're in great shape, nice for wedding guest or someone that has to dress up for the office, but they're in great shape. And again, they're men's 10.5. Then I have in the same color a pair of Lucky boots, and I was looking at these quickly before the video, and I'll tell you if I can't find the size, I'll know I can't, but they're Lucky brand, and that's not a size there. That says something else. That says it says 20. No, it's just their brand stamp. So I've looked these over. They're in good condition, beautiful. So it's kind of, to me, like a southwestern braiding style. They've got that nice harness. There is some blackening of the leather where the harness hit it, but that's not unusual. That even happens with fry boots. So, but I've looked inside both of them at the upper, and they're sharp boots. I mean, I would wear these if I don't really wear heeled boots like that anymore, but they're sharp, but I cannot find a size on them. So my first step in that situation would be to try it on myself. But if I can't get I mean, that looks like it's maybe an 8, but if I can't get my foot in there, it's such a tall boot, I don't know how I would get the tape measure down there to measure the sole. So hopefully I'll be able to find the size. I'll tell you what probably happened with these. They're probably sold at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And a lot of times at those stores, you'll get your size on the box and that's it. And they might have one of those, you know how you see that clear sticker on the bottom that has the size like written in golden lettering, numbering? That's probably what these were, and that sticker is probably taken off. But I don't know, it's going to be one of those where there's a will, there's a way, and I have a will to sell these, so I'm going to find a way to find the size. I guess I could have someone else try them on too, I don't know. This I got, it's Old Navy, but I got it based on style. It's a kind of a rust orange or maroon jumpsuit, but it's in great shape. It's like rayon, it's got those marled buttons, it's got chest pockets, elastic waist, side pockets, sort of a straight, almost wide leg. So, and it's long sleeved. I don't think it has roll tabs, no. So I thought that was sharp, worth picking up. There's certain pieces from Old Navy that, even though it's doesn't net a lot, they're pretty consistent sellers, so I'll pick them up. These are Polo Ralph Lauren. They're men's size medium twill joggers. So they've got a little elastic at the waist and a little elastic at the leg hem. But they're a navy blue jogger with a drawstring, and they are in good shape. So I'm gonna get those laundered and get those posted. Those probably won't photograph terribly exciting, but that's okay. This I picked up because I know people who have their children in private school, and I know their children wear French toast uniforms. So I think, and this is size 16, so it's a girl's pinafore. It's just a tan pinafore. So certainly there's someone with school-age children that's going to need that either this school year or next. I've never picked up children's school uniform items before, but I'm pretty confident that that will sell. So I've sold this bag before. It's just the Lululemon bag that they give you when you buy something at their store. It just has a little simple snap closure at the top. The last one I sold, the only one I sold, a woman was buying it for her friend for a gift because she had one for her lunch bag and she lost it. So she wanted to know the measurements, and she's like, "You're the only person who has one posted that actually put measurements." So I was like, "Yeah." So I will either post this or do this as a gift with purchase for the next Lululemon item that I sell. I just sold, I don't have any Lulu for sale right now. The last item I had just sold last week. So I don't know. I'll post it or leave it for gift with purchase. We'll see. These were Candy's style shoes. Like they have that retro design on them. They're vegan. They're universal thread. They're size 8.5. So universal thread is Target. But they are in great shape. They are so cute, and they are in great shape. There is a nice neutral, kind of a warm beige-ish tan. And for summer, I mean, you can put those on to go to the movies, to go to lunch, to go out at night. Like because they got that chunky kind of low heel. They are very versatile. So this this caught my eye because I've sold this before. It's a Target wrap. And when I saw, I was like, "Oh, that looks like those two other Target wraps that I sold." I got them actually at the regular Goodwill for $1.49 a piece, and I sold them. It's been a good year now, but they were cream. One was cream with silver dots, and the other one was cream with gold polka dots. But yeah, it's just a Target shoulder wrap. But they did a good job with this one. I mean, I don't know, it's just navy blue with metallic dots. It photographs well. It's pretty. I mean, it's a versatile piece, so yeah, even though I won't get much for that because I'd sold it before twice, I did pick it up. These are sharp riding boots. They're Liz Claiborne. They're size 6.5. They're leather. Oh, no, they're Ann Taylor. I'm making that up. They're Ann Taylor Loft, and they are in great condition. And they've got that half loop there. So, unfortunately, they're just size 6.5. They've got some good weight to them, but I don't know if you guys have a lot of experience, if you're a reseller watching this. Do you sell a lot of leather boots? Because I have a lot of leather boots for sale in my closet right now. And I feel like they're not moving. And I don't know if that's because we just had a warmer winter. I wouldn't think that would affect it that much because I think it's still by and large got cold enough for people to wear leather boots, maybe not snow boots. But my leather boots just haven't been moving. And I have a thing about pricing leather boots too low because leather boots cost a lot at retail, no matter what the brand is, because there's so many vegan boots now. And that's one of the things, like I wear fashion everywhere from Shein to, I guess Lily Pulitzer is probably my highest end, but you know, my fashion taste runs a whole gamut, so I'm not like a fashion snob or anything. But when it comes to boots, I'll only wear leather boots. Like, I don't do the vegan thing. You can tell it, you can feel it. It doesn't have the leather smell. So by and large, I just pick up leather boots for reselling. My rabbit hole is I'm almost to the bottom of my rabbit hole. But they're not selling. And I think I'm going out, I'm doing all this work, I'm getting these leather boots. I'm hoping that customers will appreciate that and find them and buy them. I mean, I'm not overpricing them. I'm just not going to underprice them, but they're not selling. I do pick up vegan ones if they're a certain style or I know that they'll sell fast. But yeah, I have a lot of leather boots for sale and they're not selling. So it's kind of disappointing because I think there's nothing more classic than a nice leather riding boot. So I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who feels that way. This dress is Liz Claiborne. I've sold it before. It's just, this one's a size large. The one I sold before was size extra, extra large. But it's got these cute little flutter sleeves. It's a faux wrap. It comes with a belt. And it's got the nice monochrome sort of abstract floral print. And it's kind of cute. Real easy to wear. This is something, you know, you could wear for church. You could wear, you know, like if you were a teacher or, you know, something where it's still appropriate to wear a dress. Just really cute. I think that's a cute piece. This was my cable knit sweater of the day. I typically find a cream cable knit sweater when I go to the Goodwill Outlet, and this was the find today. It's size medium. This one is only 18% wool, 19% wool, and it's got rabbit hair, nylon, and rayon, but the brand is Alpine Design, which sounds to me sporty. Like, I don't know if that's a ski line. I'll have to look it up. It's a V-neck cable knit sweater, a little bit shorter with long sleeves. And it's good. It needs a little bit, I don't know if you can see where I need to get at it with my sweater shaver and that, but yeah, it's cute. Then I got this jacket. This is New Look size 2X. And it's like a windbreaker in a beautiful iridescent green, but can you see how beautiful it's picking up, like the yellow and the purple and the orange? It just gets all these different tones in the light, and it pulls there, and it does the same thing here. So, and it's hooded, and it didn't have any flaws. It's got the little wind flap at the back. So I thought that was just a really cute piece, pretty much just because of the iridescent. I'm partial to iridescent items, so yeah, that kind of jumped out at me. This was a swimsuit. So the brand is The Children's Place. It's size girls 14/extra large, and I picked it up because it has unicorns, little silver unicorns. I thought those were really cute. So it's like I guess it's sort of a salmon pink. The light isn't really catching it the way it is, but yeah, it's a salmon pink with metallic silver unicorns. These are another Polo Ralph Lauren item in navy blue. They're men's cargo shorts. They're size 38. Yes, they're 100% cotton men's cargo shorts. I need to throw them in the washer. They've got some good weight to them, but just a classic men's cargo short. Yeah. So that was kind of a no-brainer. I will say that my men's shorts move kind of slow, so we'll see. Hopefully that was a no-brainer. This caught my eye just because it was cute, and then when I saw this, I thought it was performance fishing gear, but it's not. So it's a windbreaker. It's got like that mesh lining, and then it zips at the front, and it's a good magenta pink. I feel like this might be a nice brand. That's just a hunch. I don't know. Usually when something has logos everywhere, it's something, but I've been known to be wrong about these things. So I will look it up and pop it up on the screen, but it's kind of got an ombre effect on there, and then it's like that. just sort of an all-weather, or not all-weather, but wet weather jacket. Or this is kind of a nice, it would be a nice weight for travel. So this dress is very cute. It is sage green. The brand is Elos, which I don't know if that's a boutique brand or it's at Kohl's, but size 16. But it's got a nice sort of smocking detail there at the shoulders and at the waist sides and at the wrist. But it's a maxi, I guess it's a maxi length, and it's got a nice little kick slit at the front. And yeah, it's a really beautiful dress. V-neck, and there was no flaws, so yeah. And then I got another dress. This is a green linen dress, and I thought it was right on time for spring. It's got a little bit of beading at the neckline. The brand is Donna Morgan, size 14, 100% linen. I feel like she has a line at a department store as well, but I don't know who. But it's just a linen shift dress. Just a woman's classic linen shift dress. And it's in good shape, so I've got, oh wow, just 3 more items here. Okay, so this is Karl Lagerfeld, am I pronouncing that correct? Paris, size 12. I sold a dress sort of similar to this by him. It was just purple instead of royal blue. This one has royal blue, the other one had purple. But it's a shift dress with a little flouncy peplum hem. It's got an exposed zipper. Where do I get this stuff from? And it's, yeah, it's just a woman's shift dress. So it's harder, things like that move a little bit more slowly now because not everyone's back at the office yet. A lot of people are never going back. And I think for the people who have gone back to the office, the dress code maybe is a little relaxed. So items like that don't move like they used to, you know, before 2020, but that's okay. These are Polo Ralph Lauren. They are size 11.5. They're just a classic men's brown leather sort of, I don't know if you'd call them a beach sandal, but they buckle. I checked the buckles before I left the store. They've definitely got some wear, but this is a nice, beautiful, classic leather sandal. Really beautiful. So I saw those, and the first one I found was actually in the first set of shoe bins, and then I had to go 2 aisles over to the next set of shoe bins to find the mate, and I had almost given up, but then I actually had given up and I found it. So then I had actually given up to the point where I took the first one back to where I found it, and then when I did find its mate, then I ran back over there to get the other, and it was still there, and I think they're just gorgeous. And then the last item I got is out of my reach. Let me grab it. It's a little purple crossbody bag, and the brand is Most Wanted. I don't know who makes that or if it's sold, but it's a beautiful little, just a mini crossbody bag. The strap snaps off, so I guess if you want to pack it or store it without, but it's got a raw leather interior. It's like enough space for a cell phone and a small wallet maybe, but very nice purple. So that is what I got for $39. I'm really happy. I feel like I did not count those items. I'll put how many there are up on the screen here. But if I were guesstimating, I'd say there's probably approximately 24. So a good rule of thumb for me, the way I'm doing business now, by just going to the bins and not staying all day or doing anything crazy. Like I'm not doing backflips to get items that have a high resale value. So my rule of thumb is I'm going to net an average of $10 on each of those items. So if there's 24 of them, that will mean that I make $240 after cost of goods. So when I say net, I mean after Posh does their cut and everything. So 24 times $10 each, $240. I spent $39. So that would mean a $200 profit for the hour I spent at the bins. You know, it's going to take me a while to photograph those items and then, of course, the shipping of them. But I don't think that's terribly bad. I mean, it didn't... The part that actually takes me the longest is writing the description. Yeah, that's what I had. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry it's late. I'm kind of checking out energy-wise. All right, bye! testing.